Hey guys, so let's discuss the 5 reasons why your backlinks are not working. Number one being energy spent more than energy consumed. So, what I mean by that, when you spend more energy than you consume, you lose weight, which is a good thing for most people in this fast food obsessed world. However, when a site gives out more links than it receives, it gets weaker. The higher the ratio of outbound do follow referring domains to inbound do follow referring domains, the weaker is a backlink from that site. Therefore, you should look at this ratio while considering a website for link building, while considering it as a link building opportunity. So, here is how you check the outbound links of a website. You go to hrefs, uh, you click on outgoing links in the left, and then you set this to one link per domain, and you set this to do follow. So that's how you get the number of outgoing links. And if then we see the number of inbound referring domains, so you click on referring domains on the left, then you set this to do follow, and here you get the uh, inbound referring domains. So in this example, uh, you you could say that the ratio comes out to be 1.2, which is low enough to be considered good. If you get a value more than 2.5, then I would like you to reconsider getting a link from that site, because that means 2.5x. So that means the website is giving 2.5x the number of links that than it is getting. So one thing is that. Also, let me switch to presentation mode. Second concept, a sheep in wolf's clothing. So I know you must be thinking, hey, that is not the correct phrase, but I purposely wrote that because some websites are trying to look more powerful like a wolf, but actually are weak like a sheep. So webmasters have actually realized that higher the domain rating and domain authority of their site, the higher they can charge for links. So instead of earning links legitimately and growing their domain rating over time, they are using services from Fiverr that increase their DR or DA from 20 to 70 plus within a week or two. With these links, you actually end up paying a lot of money for a weak ass link. However, it's easy to check if the DR is manipulated or not and not get fooled, and basically save tons of money that you would have otherwise spent on websites that manipulated their DR. And like, I know a lot of SEOs and link builders just look at DR and traffic while looking at links. Uh, so when you so this is an example of a website whose DR has grown gradually. So this is a site that has gotten its DR50 naturally. So the DR increases gradually over time. If we check this website, the DR is 55, but if you see in its uh, the graph that plots the history of the domain rating, there are sudden spikes at multiple points in its domain rating history. So whenever you see such spikes, that means the DR has been manipulated with, and you should stay away from these websites. When in Rome, do as Romans do. When in Rome, do as Romans do. And when trying to rank in the US, get links from US based websites. Or if you're trying to rank in UK, get links from UK based websites mostly. When you're buying links, make sure that you are considering the website you are considering has majority traffic from the country you are trying to rank in yourself. So this is important because Google has a patent called assigning geographic location identifiers to web pages, US patent number such and such. Uh, this means that Google tries to understand if a web page is associated with a specific location, which helps provide more relevant results to users based on where they are searching from. So, as you can see, Google does look at uh, geography when it takes into account if they want to rank your website or not. Google and basically Google ranks pages actually, not websites. So it considers does this calculation on a page by page basis. So Google determines this by looking at various signals such as content on the page, server location, contact information, and links pointing to the page. Getting links from sites popular in your target country is like a local food critic recommending your restaurant. Their endorsement carries more weight because they are trusted within the community, just as local backlinks signal search engines that your site is relevant to users in that area, helping you rank higher for local searches. So here is where you can see where the website it's getting its majority traffic from. Right, uh, it's on the right side of when you enter a website into the site explorer in Hrefs. Paid actors in the restaurant, another restaurant example. So Google has a patent called Systems and Methods for Detecting Click Spam. It helps identify if fake clicks are being sent to a website or an ad. So if you just look at the DRD and traffic, you might find that some websites have decent authority and decent traffic, but if you look under the hood, they might be getting all this traffic from fake or made up keywords. These webmasters use softwares where thousands of bots search for made up keywords or their brand name and then click on the homepage of their website. The problem with these sites is that most of the traffic comprises of bot traffic, and secondly, as soon as the webmaster stops running the bot software, the traffic drops down by 70 to 80%. Moreover, as you can see from the patent mentioned above, Google can see these fake links. These websites are not fooling anyone. They are just fooling the SEO tools, which we use like Ahrefs and SEMrush to check the traffic with. Getting a link on these websites is like ordering food at a restaurant that pays actors to fill their tables. From the outside, it looks busy and successful, but none of the patrons are actually contributing to the restaurant's reputation or revenue. So here are a couple of sites that do this, like Conversation with Stephanie and naturalplug.com. If you see the keywords, naturalplug.com ranks for, you will see it ranks for these made up keywords, totally made up keywords that no real person would search for. But bots search for this, the site ranks for it, and it just thinks that it's getting real traffic. You can't squeeze orange juice out of a lemon. Just like you can't squeeze orange juice out of lemon, you can't rank your finance website with links from websites that don't have finance links themselves. So let me tell you about another scam in the SEO space. Webmasters will post about topics like finance, tech, business, health, and other industries where there's a lot of money. So that link buyers from those industries buy a link on their website. However, if you check the backlinks of these websites, they wouldn't have a lot of links from that industry themselves. So the link juice that site will pass to you will not be much relevant to you. Have a look at this example, the rubmd.com. The site talks about health related topics mostly, if we judge by what it posts on the website. If you open this website and see, it mostly talks about health related topics. But if we see the top 3 categories of websites that it itself gets links from, that is shopping, home, and business. So this is Majestic. This is from Majestic. If you enter the website on Majestic, famous SEO tool, it will show you the topical trust law. Topical trust law is basically how, well, it basically tells you uh, what's the what are the categories of websites a website is getting links from. So it categorizes and bundles them together. So this website is mostly getting its link from shopping and food related websites. That's the biggest chunk. Next is consumer information websites, and third one is business related websites. So yeah, there you have it. So keep these things in mind, and if you want us to do link building for you, you check out our website herculeanseo.com. And yeah,